Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kasim and I am Rayhan's school student. Today I am going to talk on the topic of micro habits. My first question is,
Hey
what
there.
is a micro habit?
Oh, you mean micro habit? Yeah, that's a really interesting concept. It's basically a tiny version of a habit, like ridiculously small.
My next question is a micro habit small or big?
You mean micro habit? Yeah, it's much smaller. We're talking things like floss one tooth instead of floss all teeth, or do one push up instead of work out for an hour. The idea is they're so easy, you can't really say no. Makes them way more likely to stick than trying to jump into some huge routine.
Is brushing teeth a habit?
Yeah, definitely. Brushing your teeth is actually a classic example of a habit. Probably don't even think about it most days, right? You just do it. It becomes automatic over time. What made you think about habits today?
Do habits repeat daily?
Not necessarily. Some habits are definitely daily, like brushing your teeth or making coffee in the morning. But habits can also happen weekly, monthly, or even just occasionally. It really depends on the trigger and the reward. What got you, curious about
Can
daily versus
My next question
non-daily
is,
habits?
can a habit be done in 1 minute?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, 1 minute is perfect for a micro habit. The whole point is making it so ridiculously easy that you can't find an excuse to skip it. 1 minute of stretching, 1 minute of reading, it all counts.
Are micro habits easy?
They're designed to be. That's the whole point. Ridiculously easy. That's why they work, honestly. If it feels difficult, it's probably not micro enough yet.
My next question is, can anyone build a habit?
Pretty much anyone, yeah. It takes some patience, though. The trick is starting so small with a micro habit that you practically can't fail, then building from there. It's more about consistency than intensity in the beginning. You think you've. Thanks. Yeah, figuring out habits can be tricky. Good luck with building yours.
Can you start a habit today?
You mean like, can I personally start a habit? Haha, that's a fun question. I mean, I can definitely remember what we talk about and use that to. What habit were you thinking of starting today?
Can habits improve life?
Definitely. Good habits can honestly transform your life over time, like small ripples that turn into bigger waves. Stuff like getting enough sleep, being grateful, staying hydrated. They may seem small, but those little consistency shifts really add up over weeks, months, years. And what kind of improvements are you hoping to make?
My next question is waking up early a habit?
Yeah. Waking up early is totally a habit for people who aren't already natural early risers, at least. Lots of people try to build that one. But it definitely takes some work to get your body used to it, though, right?
My next question is, can reading daily be a habit?
Absolutely. Reading daily is actually a really solid habit to build. It doesn't have to be long. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day makes a difference. It's the consistency that counts. Plus, what are you into reading
My
these
next
days?
question is a habit part of routine?
That's a good question. Yeah, habits are usually part of a routine. A lot of routines are actually just a bunch of habits strung together. The difference is that routines are more like set plans and habits are more automatic behaviors within that routine. Does that make sense?
My next question is, do small habits matter?
They matter a lot, actually. Small habits like flossing one tooth or doing one push up, those are the ones that actually stick most of the time. They don't feel overwhelming, so you're more likely to do them consistently. That consistency builds momentum. What got you thinking about small habits specifically today?
My next question is, can habit be good?
Definitely. Good habits are amazing. Like consistently drinking water, getting enough sleep, regular exercise, those things really build up over time and make a difference in how you feel, your energy levels, your overall health. What kind of good habits have you been thinking about lately?
My next question is, can habit help success?
Yeah, totally. Small wins matter so much. Habits work as consistent wins. Consistent actions, consistently done, get results. What area of your life are you hoping to improve?
My next question is daily practice useful?
Definitely. Daily practice is huge. Even small amounts of daily practice really add up, whether it's playing an instrument, writing, coding, or even just mindfulness. Consistency is way more important than trying to do huge bursts of work. What's something you'd like to practice daily?
Do habits need practice?
Hmm. I'm not caught that clearly. Do you have a senior practice? What were you asking about there?
Can walking daily be a habit?
Absolutely. Walking daily is a fantastic habit. It's good for your physical health, mental health, and surprisingly easy to fit into your routine. It's the kind of habit that builds on itself too. The more you walk, the more you want to walk.
Can habits save? Can habits save time?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you can absolutely walking daily a habit, and once it becomes one, it almost feels automatic, doesn't it? Is there something specific about saving it as a habit you're curious about?
My next question is a routine helpful?
Yeah, routines are super helpful. They can reduce stress, make you more efficient, and give your day some structure. Plus, they make it easier to build those good habits we were just talking about. Do you have any routines already?
My next question is, can habits build discipline?
Oh, yeah, habits actually build discipline in a sneaky way. When you're starting out with micro habits, they're so small you can't really say no, then that consistency trains your brain to follow through more easily. Discipline becomes sort of automatic, which is kind of cool.
My next question is, can can habits improve study?
Definitely. Self study relies a lot on consistency, and habits are perfect for that. Things like setting a specific time each day, studying in the same place, reviewing flashcards, those turn self study into something automatic and something you have to force.
Can habits improve health?
Um, I think you might have meant habits improve health. If so, then yeah, definitely. Good habits like eating well, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, those directly impact your health in a huge way.
Can habit help focus?
Yeah, absolutely. Habits can definitely help with focus. When things become routines, you spend less mental energy deciding whether or not to do them, which frees up brain power for whatever you're actually trying to focus on.
My next question is, do habits make work easy?
I didn't quite catch his student, so we did above her. We're telling work.
Do habits make work easy?
Oh, yeah, they absolutely can. Once something becomes a habit, it takes way less effort. Like if you're in the habit of checking your emails at a certain time or following a specific process for a task, It doesn't feel like work anymore. It just happens.
Do habits need planning?
Good question. They definitely benefit from some planning at the start, especially figuring out what little habits to start with, the micro ones we talked about. But once they become habits, they kind of run on autopilot. What's your planning style like generally?
Can habits be daily?
I'm not sure I caught that clearly. Can habits happy daily? What did you mean there?
Can habits be simple?
Yes. In fact, the simplest habits are usually the most effective, like brushing your teeth, drinking water, making your bed. The less friction there is to starting, the easier they are to stick with.
Can habits grow slowly?
Yes, that's actually the best way to build them. Starting super small, like a micro habit we discussed, and then gradually increasing the intensity or duration. It's way more sustainable than trying to make huge changes all at once.
Can habits be short?
Totally. They can be really short. That's the beauty of micro habits. Like do one push up or read one page. Short and sweet, easy to do every day.
My next question is, can habits help sleep?
I think you might be asking about habits to help with sleep.
Can habits help sleep?
Yes, definitely. A consistent bedtime routine, turning off screens an hour before bed, reading before sleep, those create cues for your brain that it's time to wind down. Good sleep habits make a huge difference.
Can habits help life?
Yeah, seriously. Good habits are like building blocks for a better life. Everything from getting enough sleep to exercising to being more grateful, those consistent choices really add up over time and make a big difference.
Can habits grow big?
I'm not sure what you meant there. Cannabis grow big? What were you asking about?
Can habits grow big?
They can, yeah. If you stop doing them consistently, they can definitely get weaker over time. And that's why consistency is so important. Even just doing them sporadically keeps them from fading completely. But yeah, you can definitely lose a habit if you stop putting in the effort.
Can habits start small?
Oh, I think you meant can I have her start small?
Can
And
habits
yeah,
can
definitely.
habits start
Starting small
small?
is yes, exactly right. You can absolutely start small. That's the whole point of micro habits we've been talking about. Pick something tiny like flossing one tooth or doing one push up and start there. It's way easier to build from something small than to try to go big right away.
Can habits be weak?
Yeah, habits can definitely get weak if you stop doing them regularly. Consistency is key. If you break that, they tend to fade over time. But even weak habits can be restarted with a little effort.
Can habit build skills?
Yeah, totally. Consistent practice habits are exactly how you build skills, like learning an instrument, mastering a software program, even getting better at something like writing or speaking. Each small bit of practice builds on the last one.
Can habits help success?
Absolutely. Small daily habits add up to big results over time. People who succeed in any field usually have a set of consistent habits that support their goals.
Can habits be learned?
Yeah, 100%. Habits aren't something you're born with, they're something you actively build. That's the good news, though. If you can build bad habits, you can definitely build good ones too.
Can habits be improved?
Definitely. Even existing habits can be tweaked and improved. Like maybe you want to read for 10 minutes instead of 5, or walk for 30 minutes instead of 15. You can always build on them and make them even more effective over time.
Can habits be shared?
That's an interesting thought. Yeah, habits can absolutely be shared, like family traditions or team routines at work. You can learn habits from others or inspire people around you to start their own.
Can habits inspire others?
And I'm not quite sure I caught that. Can I best inspire
Can
others?
habits
What were you asking
inspire
there?
others?
Huh? That's a fun question. You mean like can habits spark creative things like dancing?
Inspire others?
Yeah, definitely. Anything I think you might be saying is far other, or maybe
Can
as
habits
far
help
as
goals?
other. I'm not totally sure what you meant there. Oh, can others help those? Yeah, absolutely. Having support from friends or family can make building habits way easier. They can keep you motivated, celebrate wins with you, and help you get back on track if you stumble.
Can habits reduce resilience?
I'm not sure I caught that clearly. I can never
Can
study those
habits help
lessons.
focus
What
more?
were you asking about there? Yes, absolutely. Habits actually free up brain power. When something's a habit, you don't spend mental energy deciding whether to do it, you just do it. That mental space becomes available for focus on other things.
Can habits be repeated daily?
Yep. In fact, most helpful habits are repeated daily. Things like brushing your teeth, making your bed, working out, those consistent actions.
Can habits help future?
That was a deep dive into habits today. Sounds like you have a really thoughtful approach to building routines. Anything else I can help with, or
Can
are you good for now?
habits help future?
I'm not sure what you meant there. Can habits help you check? What were you asking about?
Can habits help future?
Oh, can habits help the future? Yes, absolutely. Your future self is built by the habits you have today. The choices you repeat now shape who you become and what you can accomplish later on.
Can habits help grow?
Yes, they definitely can. Growth in any area, career, health, relationships, it all comes down to consistent habits. Each little step adds up over time.
Can habits help learning daily?
Totally. Learning happens through consistent practice, and habits are perfect for that. If you get into the habit of reading, studying, or practicing a skill daily, you'll see real progress over time.
Can habits be useful? Can habits be useful?
Absolutely. Habits can be incredibly useful. They automate good behavior and free up your mental energy for. Yeah, 100%. They can save you time and energy, improve your health, help you learn faster. Pretty much any positive change you want to make in your life is easier with
Can
good
habits
habits.
be a daily task?
Yep. In fact, that's what makes habits so powerful. They become automatic daily tasks, like brushing your teeth or making your bed. You don't even have to think about it after a while. You just do it.
Can habits be part of life?
Absolutely. They're huge. Habits are basically the fabric of daily life. Most of what we do on a regular basis, how we spend our time, our routines, everything is just built from habits.
Can habits make you strong?
I'm Maya, by the way, not
My
Claire.
next,
You
my
must
next
have
question is, can micro habits make you strong?
Okay, I'm catching bits and pieces there. Are you saying something about micro habits helping build strength and that it, yeah, the
Can
audio's a bit
can
choppy.
habits make you
I think I,
strong?
yep, absolutely. Habits can definitely make you stronger, both physically and mentally.
My next question is, can habits be can habits be
Not
my
quite
next
picking up.
question is, can habits be positive?
Okay, let's hear your next question.
Can
Sounds like
habits
you're
be
asking.
positive?
Dr. Robert Kushner talks about
Can habits
core
be
behavior,
can
check-ins, healthy snacks, daily dog walks.
can micro habits be positive?
Sounds like absolutely. Micro habits are amazing for positive change. They're so small you can't really say no to them, like flossing one tooth, doing one push-up, or reading one page. They add up over time. What kind of positive change are you thinking about?
Viewers, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, Allah Hafiz.